Hi, welcome to my channel, Not Your Average Weight Loss. I'm Karen. So today's video is about grocery costs. Everyone told me that once I started on a GLP-1 and I lost 50 pounds, that my grocery bill would go down. My grocery bill actually went up. And today I'm going to explain exactly why. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining. I'm documenting my GLP-1 journey as a 56-year-old mother of one going through menopause, the wins, the struggles, and the realities that nobody talks about. Grocery bill is one of them. So the big myth that I keep hearing is that once you start a GLP-1, like compounded tirzepatide, like I'm on, 3 milligram dose, you eat less, which is true. Absolutely true. It suppresses your appetite. It's a wonderful medication. So if it suppresses your appetite, therefore you don't eat as much, and therefore your grocery bill should shrink, right? Less food equals less money? Not quite. For some people, yes, maybe. But for many of us, especially women, are trying to prioritize protein and muscle growth in our 40s, 50s, and even 60s, the opposite happens. Here's the truth. When you're trying to protect your muscle and stay full on fewer calories, by the way, I'm on a calorie deficit, 1,200 calories per day. I am actually slowly bringing up my calories every week. I'm at 1,300 calories right now. But, back to the whole thing about protecting your muscle, you start buying different food, right? Not necessarily less food. Instead of cheap, high-calorie, low-protein foods like pasta, bread, chips, takeout, you end up buying protein. And protein is expensive. Don't let anybody fool you. Whole foods are expensive. Let me give you some examples. Lean ground turkey. I use that to make tacos. About $7 to $10. Salmon, lowest is probably $20. $10 to $20. Chicken breast, $12 to $15. Protein shakes, my protein shakes that I use are Fairlife. They're about $5 a pop. Greek yogurt, $6 to $10. Cottage cheese, $4 to $7. I think you get the picture. It's not cheap to prioritize your protein, and protein is very important, especially if you want to keep your muscle and build muscle as well. Now, all these things add up fast, especially if you're getting fresh, whole food, and going to the grocery. For me, I go at least 3 to 4 times a week to get fresh fish or chicken, vegetables. So when you're on a GLP-1, the medication does reduce your appetite, but it doesn't automatically give you the right nutrition. You have to choose foods that support your particular goals. And for me, focusing on protein, nutrient-dense foods, and things that help build muscle over 50, I'm 56 years old, meant my shopping cart changed dramatically. Quality over quantity. And quality, as you know, costs more. The hardest part is that high-protein foods tend to be the most expensive foods in the grocery store, and since I eat around about 120 to 140 grams of protein a day to maintain muscle while I'm still losing weight, I'm buying things I never used to buy prior to my GLP-1 journey. For example, I buy salmon now instead of pasta. The only time I buy pasta, and I have it very limited, is if it's got extra protein in there. Then I'll make a pasta dish with some chicken and things like that. I buy Greek yogurt instead of cereal. I buy chicken and cottage cheese instead of frozen dinners. My calories went down, but my cost per calorie went up. Another thing I didn't expect, I buy smaller portions, but in more variety. On a GLP-1, I can't eat huge meals. You'll notice this if you're going through a journey as well. So I buy smaller packs, more single-serving items, and more fresh food. So small portions are convenient, but they're also more expensive. So yes, GLP-1 helped me lose the weight, but it didn't magically make groceries cheaper. In fact, the healthier I eat, the more money I spend. But here's the flip side. I feel better. I feel stronger. I feel more energized. My muscle count is going up, my muscle growth, my body composition is changing, and for me, the investment is worth it. It far outweighs being unhealthy and eating processed food, which can lead to other health issues in the long run. If you want to manage your grocery bill on a GLP-1, here's a couple things that I think will help. Buy protein in bulk, then freeze it. Choose cheaper proteins, eggs, tuna, turkey, ground turkey, things like that. Use places like Costco or Sam's Club for Greek yogurt, chicken, and protein shakes. Buying in bulk is going to end up costing less money. Meal prep. So nothing gets waste. I do it every Sunday. I do my meal prep every Sunday. Rotate a few budget proteins every week. Now, you don't have to spend a fortune. You just have to plan smarter. If this helped you, please hit like and subscribe so it reaches more people. And if you're on a GLP-1 journey or thinking about one, subscribe to follow my GLP-1 journey. I share everything about my journey here. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Also like and subscribe. Has your grocery bill gone up or down? I want to hear your experience. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Bye.